in the Buckingham Palace complex.
Please stand facing to the Queen's London residence. She's got 5 altogether, and she calls this one my office because this is where she receives ambassadors. This is where she has big dinner, state banquets, and this is where, when there is a national celebration, this is where it takes place. So, for example, on the Queen's Golden Jubilee, before all the others, when the Queen is here, she's staying in an apartment on the north side, which looks out onto Green Park, which is a public park behind the gate. So she's not looking to the roadside, she's looking to the side of around until March 1911. So when they have ready to take the books. And on the other side of that is Queen Victoria. And she's there because it's the first monarch to live there. Actually, she didn't get on with her mum. When she was 18, she became queen. She packed her bag from Kensington Palace. She told her mother, I don't want to work again. And she moved into here. All alone, with about 1,000 living. And she added 100 rooms because she had 10 years. So she needed some extra bedrooms. So she added 100 rooms and made other additions. It was her favorite palace. Unlike the Queen today, who liked Windsor. Even when she's here, she drives to Windsor to spend the evening at the weekend. She never, rarely stays here all the time. What a waste, huh? Anyway, this road is red. She died in 2002 at the age of 102. Of long life. It's called gin mixed with Dubonnet. Dubonnet is like a bread. Mix it together, you drink it, preferably starting from breakfast, and you'll have a very long time. Cigarettes are also okay. That's what she says. Yeah, she's more like a chimney and
Yeah. खबर दी चलो अच्छा ये મને को बराबर आइडिया નથી એનું વાત છે તો
So you can see these buildings here also. These are little residences, small apartments, where the Queen's slaves of his portfolios because of that. So on the right side, Victoria Station, the widest station, 20 platforms. Right side, Victoria Station. That's the equivalent of Victoria Terminus of London. Keep looking. Very lovely building, which is, when we get there, is the main church of the on the right side, and that's built at the beginning of the 20th century. It's not very old. Remember I told you London is 2 cities, so on the left side you'll see Westminster City Hall. Council tax, residential tax, every household, and a picture of Prince Albert on the top floor. He was the husband of Queen Victoria, and he died in the water, and 5 days later he was gone. He left Queen Victoria a widow There's a film about it called but you know, she went into depression for about 10 years after that. Until she went on holiday to Balmoral and met a gentleman who was a horse trainer. They did it already, okay.
Scotland.
They're looking for people who know foreign languages. Inside me, with the Christian martyrs statues above the door, and the public entrance to the abbey is here 1923. She called her mummy all the time, so we'll call her Queen Mummy. Look at the tents there. This is a protest on the right. It's not a camping site, it's a walk there. We're going to turn left here, slow this building, and there's a great big black hole in the middle where all the money disappears, never to be seen again. Also at the bottom of this road, the Cabinet War Rooms and the Foreign Office, the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, now on the left. And just after it, the black gates with some roadworks in front is 10 Downing Street, the home of the Prime Minister, Gordon Brown. So look, the house at the end on the right, black house of policeman. On the right side of the coach is the Defense Ministry. So, and basically it's the avenue of power, isn't it? All the big ones, you see them? A lot of people are in and out there, isn't it? It's a popular place for going. There is an Indian festival going on in Trafalgar Square. Okay. So, you took part already yesterday. Okay, Madam. And he was killed at the Battle of Trafalgar, after which this square is named, in 1805. And the square and the monument were built in 1838. And if ever you're driving around, on the right side you'll see bronze of captured French cannons, which they melted down and recast as lives. India Car Festival. Yeah. So they now have the buses with the entrances at the front. Different. All the way around.
Wow. And
in the centre of Piccadilly Circus, you're going to see the statue of Eros, which is London's meeting point. Let's see if there are any friends and lovers waiting on the steps of Eros for their friends. If there are, you give me $100. Oops, it's more than full, isn't it? I deserve $200 for that. Look at that. Look, all those people are waiting for their friends and lovers. Look, that lady over there has been waiting since yesterday. I saw her yesterday. Poor thing, she's been stood up. So this is the heart of London nightlife. If you come here at night, you'll find it's completely, totally packed. Now that statue is in fact a statue of the Angel of Christian Charity. But everybody comes here to meet their friends and relatives. If you don't know the palace. This is where they had that suspected car bomb, Haymarket, in front of Tiger, which we just passed. I was supposed to go to this theatre on this day, and I missed it because they couldn't open the road. Yes, so I'm very upset. It's the road Das Kapital in the British reading room line. Read newspaper, meet their friends, and then fall asleep, and then go back to work. 3 o'clock before going home, 3:30. Athenaeum Gentlemen's Club. Charles and Diana lived before their divorce at the bottom where the black balconies are. You can see the Queen's Jamaican guard on guard in front of the gates. And more movies being shot here. This is all gentlemen's shops, wine shop on the auntie, everybody coming along, you'll spend a whole fortune, won't you? Green Park.
Green Park.
Onto the tunnel. Green Park on the left side. And this is where Handel's fireworks music was first played. Set fire to the King's tent, causing him body. This is the place for coming shopping. You want some decoration. Some of them are interesting, some of them are a little bit questionable perhaps. Your choice. Aapka pasand hai.
Aapka?
And wending our way back to hotel. So as we come out of the tunnel, you're going to see, because we'll go down to Albert Hall and come back up Knightsbridge. Okay? I think that's the most efficient way to do it. And bring their cars with them. So it's very popular with Arabs. London, very popular. So we're going to take the right fork. Harvey Nick on the left. And she came shopping here very often until near Regent's Park. So look now, Albert Memorial, who died because of that glass of water turn. Links up here, links